Come on, let's go, guys. Come on, let's go. Mangibukele kanje abantu bahlala bangibukela bathi hey chief, counter down ngaba 3-2-1. Nini senza lento le? Grace and peace. I really hope this finds you well and in good spirits. Sanibonani. Dumela ngabshene emakhaya. I hope wonke umuntu right lapho. Mawusamabhodweni pheka kahle ungashisi. Ngoba Mr. Patson is in the building. My son, one of my many sons. Young boy, how are you?
Ngiyaphila bhuti omdala
My
kunjani
good sir.
kuwe?
Bangigijima mina abafana babathi amakrutmani ngihlala ngobiza amakrutmani because mawukhuluma ngentwana encane yinto enza ukuthi ugijime impela ngikhuluma ngale yasejele iboshwa bazilimazile mawuthi intwana ukhuluma ngomuntu abamchama nyawo edanyana so wena ke lizokhuluma nabantu abasha namhlanje ukuthi no one will cross le yandlela sivulile with a prayer mchana asibabingelele emadladleni man mfethu nayi camera yakho la ubatshela ukuthi ubani wakabani ubuya kweliphi ikasi ubekwa yini la.
No, firstly, thank you very much for the warm welcome. And my name is Petson Mabunda. And I'm a motivational speaker by profession. And also I'm an upcoming social entrepreneur. Ntwane Paisimo Fire.
Mabunda, umhlobo bani Mabunda?
They originally Tsongas.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yini mabekhuluma nge balukuthi isishangane abanye bathi ishangane le gama is it a derogatory term or le apply somewhere bakhona abantu ekuthiwa amashangane.
I think back in the days it used to apply because of the African history that actually took place during the days of war.
Yeah.
You know, when Africans had war, like about our African country like Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
KwaZulu-Natal,
Machel.
yes, in those days, whereby other countries or other provinces had to accommodate other clans.
Ikhona indawo abathi kwasoshangane because banisho kanjalo ukuthi kwasoshangane.
Yeah, there was such a place. I don't know now if it still exists, but there was such a place.
What I want to establish is maybe on the comment you can help us today or this morning or this day ukuthi mawuthi angithi kunabantu kuthiwa amaZulu.
Yes.
And then kuthiwa amaXhosa and that is why even abantu the Pedi speaking people and then ngapha amaZulu bathi amapelu bese ba offendeka same time ndayikhona when we are saying Pedi you know and le ngapha ngiyazi ukuthi it's Tsongas. So I remember one of these parties bekuse stage lapha nenye awuthe one yakhuluma labathi manje namashangano wathi hey kwamele ibuye izoxolisa because bekuyinto enzima kakhulu but ke I'm not naive. I'm just asking in the interest of other people kunabantu ababuza because lento ngathi sese indidanyana mfana wami asike sikhulume because uyintwana encane mfana ngifuna siplug intwana ezincane ukuthi what keeps you going because uyintwana encane and you are very optimistic. You know, last time we shared a stage and you have a very rich history and there's a story, a very touch. For me, it's personal. Yeah, it's very personal. It's fun in this one. Very personal. It's a story. Kim, I want us to really unpack and invite people and allow them into your space, into your world. At that time, no mabongek, what gave birth to that, but what keeps you going before singing a story in Sako?
What keeps me going, it's the zeal of my pain. My pain, it's what builds me, and it builds me in a very great way because I believe that in everything that happens in my life, it happens for my good. In that pain that I sometimes go through, it's what keeps me going actually. It's what makes me see better days. Yeah.
What's your definition of pain? Because ngiyakubona ukuthi ungene kakhulu epainini and pain yakho akusipeni abanye abantu bagcina bayonamba ipain ngama-drugs. So I want us to help someone who says no mina ipain yami inzima kakhulu. Skim, you don't understand. You don't know. If you walk a day in my footsteps, I don't think ungafika stop sign. So what is this pain and then how do you define or describe the pain?
The pain is that Skim, ezinye izinto they're not even easy to let go, because they are some of the ghosts, some of the horrors that you sometimes have to deal with when you face certain challenges in life. Sometimes life in that's part of life. Sometimes life in uzonokiwa. Sometimes life in you'll be set aside. When I melangap, So sometimes it happens because of people would do that ngoba we know his background. Less yazi uthi grand, less yazi inenhliziyo enhle, So sometimes it happens in that way. But to cut a long story short, uPetson intwana ekhulele eAlexandra. That's where I was actually born.
Yeah.
And but unfortunately, it happened. Utu Petsin grew up being a boy who doesn't know his mother. He knows his mother from a picture.
Mm.
You know, people might be wondering, Uguti, what does he mean when he says he knows his mother from a picture?
Mm.
I'm a boy who grew up alone. I grew up being a loner, like Kulengiwan, Grenshap.
Mm.
And I grew up being a boy who's been accommodated by, outsiders. There's a saying that says your first best friend or your first support, it's a stranger. I mean, I'm that boy who was groomed and grew by people you would probably call strangers, people who are not my blood family, So that's how I grew up. And people might be wondering, you saying Nguti already died 3 days after she gave birth to you. What happened? So she was a very beautiful lady from what I hear. And she worked in a certain hotel, which I won't mention names. And at that time, there was a delicacy or conference, my politicians. And it happened that the old lady was working that night. And a room service was requested for a client who didn't have towels in his room.
Part of the delegation.
Yeah. And the old lady was requested to take the set of towels to that particular room to deliver them. So she went there, and when the client opened the door, the lady said, "No, I'm here to drop off these towels. We apologize for the inconvenience. Whoever was sorting out your room, they didn't leave towels." So the client was happy and okay with, "No, it's fine, not a problem." So the lady obviously had to walk in and drop them there. And she tried to go out. Unfortunately, the door was locked and he forced himself. Sure. So as the lady came in, obviously umile mnyango, ukuvula umnyango uyangena uzowatropara.
Yeah.
Makawatropara.
Yeah.
Obviously yona isemnyango. Yachopha umnyango. And obviously umuntu masablock umnyango, there's no way to go. There's no way out. And as we know, our hotel rooms, they don't have cameras. So there's not much of evidence that you can say, who saw in this room.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the man forced himself. And after that, kwenzeka whatever enzakalayo, and that's how Petsin was conceived.
Bafana man. Yes. Ukunje lamagama ayathusa ku YouTube avela basimute and all of that.
Yeah.
So I remember Pastor Soli Mahlangu beke khuluma somewhere emaftown wathi at times you might be a product of gripe, just to respect and akusintegrate lenzakala.
Sure.
Okay, ngesikhathi we product ye-ginge.
Sure.
So you can safely say wa conceive out of pain.
Gripe, sure.
That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because scheme psychologically, if you think of it, and I need people to learn out there and be aware. Ukuthi whatever when uhlangana nomuntu inkaba zihlangana and ekugcina kuba nenxosi.
Yeah.
Whatever mood, whatever energy okuyo, the product iyophuma injalo. So if lento wena boyenza khafarle, kuyenza enga, uyenza
that's deep mchana. Yeah.
Yeah, uyenza nga whatever. Inxosi izophuma injalo.
Yes. So abantu thola ukuthi old lady was not happy and abanye abantu angithi into abayibiza make-up sex. So lezi zinto lezi they give birth to abantu akuzoba a-ending story kwesinye isikhathi because of the energy at that time.
At that time.
So this is deep, Chan. Yeah.
And that is why they tell you that an intercourse, it's spiritual. Because there's also spiritual entities there that actually get to meet. Phela it's like meeting a stranger. Mama songena erumini lami ngimangala like, hey, ubani angikwazi. You understand? There's a reaction.
Yeah.
You understand? So even during intercourse, there is that meeting of certain spiritual entities. Because angithi kunalento esikholelwa kuyo ukuthi idlozi, there's this thing that we believe in ukuthi it's a guardian angel and all that. So can you imagine? And that is why isn't it so they're very spiritual, because that is why it's very important in everyday life with nanomuvuka. You need to thank your guardian angel, because sometimes the guardian angel yakinokukushiya. That is why bad things or bad incidents happen to people. At that time, chief the guardian angel yakho scheme phambi kwakho i-chief just because mhlamba uyinakekeli or mhlambe awuyi-activate. Like for instance, Tina, whatever we did, we siqale ngomkhuleko and all that. You activated angels here. Less than that, bayakwazi ukukushiya scheme khona manje but scheme angithi yena uhlakaniphile uyazenzela ukuhlakanipha kwakhe. Aphuma ayobloma ngaphandle ama-guardian angel ninini kustaka ama-camera. Or ninini kuhamba ugesi, awuzipreparanga ukuthi ugesi uzohamba. Why are you leaning on your own intelligence? So it's very important also to be spiritual. But anyway, after that, kwenzeke lento yenzekile, Ntanga's forced and all that. Lipumi Oledi, and Oledi was a very quiet someone. My mother was a
na insimbi yakho la.
Yeah.
Amnika uPatson, uDJ Sibuza lwa nawe la.
So
Thixo, uDJ Sibuke lo. Nayi inkulumo.
yeah, so it happened ukuthi
Yeah.
it happened that Oledi Liphume and never told any of the managers and all that, but babona ukuthi no man, this person has been very unsettled the whole shift, yabona.
Yeah.
So agcine aringe with one of the staff members that this is what happened to me phela in that room when I went there and all that. Yabo. Reality, they went there and all that, and apparently when I hear the story, he denied everything. And obviously, remember, this is a high-profile person. It's not that easy with he.
Yeah.
You'll just put allegations and they'll go with them and all that.
Yeah.
Understand that? And obviously, there's also threats and all that. Yabo, this is a company. Lo muntu threatens with phela manenza, so I'll destroy your profile and all that. Understand? So the company eventually said, well, Tina, we cannot really get involved too much. The only footage they had was when she went in the passageway going to the room. But after she entered, what happened? There's no footage. So now it did have a question of, when we look at the footage, we see she went in there for long. What really happened there?
Yeah.
So they had that to hold on to. So it was a long, dragging type of a case. You understand? And fine, intwana yabakhona emhlabeni and all that. But now there's a very interesting thing. And the process of it all, he already suffered from what we call manic depression. Manic depression, abantu abaningi, they might not understand it, Uti. It's where it gets to a point where you lose your senses. Tina abotaki mhlambe soyibiza ngokuthi soyasangana.
Shame.
Whereby you'd enter here and be like, hey, Petsin, I'm Scheme, and I'd be like, who are you? I don't know you.
Actually,
I've never met you.
amnesia or ihlukile kunayo. Ukuthi
It's
i-memory
more or
wiped.
less the same.
Yeah. Mara le inokuhlanyanyana. Are you doing funny things mhlambe?
Yeah, no,
Or-
she was not.
Oh yeah.
The thing is like
Loss
she
of
would-
memory.
Yeah, lost memory type of a thing.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
Through all that pain and whatever that she was going through in my ass. But then there's certain people she could remember, because when I heard the story, see, before she would go to labor, Bati Begane's sister like who passed on, who I loved very, very much. She passed on because, one interesting thing, when I had my son, when I looked at my son, he looked exactly like my mother's sister. And that's how I could identify. We'd say, oh, Ale Amile. My son looked exactly like my mother's sister. So, all right, well and fine. before she went to labor, beganale sister like, and she said a very strange thing to the sister. ukuthi, Listen, should it happen, ukuthi maybe one day I don't make it on this earth, whatever child I give birth to, whether it's a girl or a boy, name this child Petson. Now, having to do my research and follow up, I believe there was a reason why I was named Petson. Only her, she knew why. She knew. She's the only person who knew why. I tried Googling the meaning of my name, and it really didn't really make sense. But what I know, in the meaning of my name, there's a form of strength. Petson is someone who's got a very strong strength in a way ukuthi sometimes nginokuzibona scheme I can bear difficult situations. As I told you, ukuthi I'm someone okhule ayiwana. I've been through things that you would look at and say, but a normal child, it's not supposed to go through with this. I understand. So, and the sister kept the promise, and I was named Petson. 3 days after that, while we were in hospital, already died. So that's how I got to know the history. That's the history I was told. And scheme, I had to live with this history. I'm what? 37 vandag. I had to live with it for 37 years.
So gune 3 months, okay, DNA ukuthi mama gave birth and then uPetson uyazalwa. So le gap manje mele every day uzama uconnect ama dots. Njengoba lokukhula kanje namanje ama questions
I still have for instance I eventually masenkhula, one of my umamkhulu who passed on. We eventually got a family yakabo time.
Hey, nayo ke manje lento. I think nayi interest iyaqala ke lento. Istory sakho sine twist ngaphakathi. Imovie lengihlale ngisho ngithi inokuqala kugcwele igazi ninga understand. Then kanti bashaya i-flashback. Awusiphi i-flashback? I-timer liyavela. Did he acknowledge umama washiya wamname, like you were saying, good no, he was a big politician without naming in Desning, because I was tempted to even name the party. So that people know good these things they do happen. And abantu bayakuma January what bayakuma what, but kunabantu who are valiant. And then bayalaphana ngenye indlela, because I'm sure good out in a story. I'm interested now. Kuleyo Jane ukuthi what did he finally acknowledge ukuthi okay nangumuntu so ngamanye amagama sesitrack timer lakho wena wazi ukuthi une old lady awusiphekele makeup ne DNA timer. What was the connection?
So what happens is umamkhulu, you know, back in the days mfethu umntana bonga mfihle but kuyovaya igcina ivela. You know, abantu abadala bebakhuluma, and keep in mind back in those days bunganama cell phones and all that, it was letters. And you know, abantu abadala bahlangana wherever la bahlangana khona umunye gcina kubhoboka story. So umamkhulu ithola kanjalo right, whereby she was eTexini aya eSpanini. And there was this lady bekayaphi, and she was talking to someone else, conversation iqala. Yangithola?
Yeah.
And kukhulunywa ngabantwana in imishado whatnot. Ibhoboka indaba whereby the sister igcina likhipha istory sika bhuti wakhe. Hey, nami ngine situation ubhuti wami so. Yabo? Iqale la conversation de engakuzi indaba yakhe inzima man. Lo bhuti wakho ubani? Iphuma inamba. Lento le yenzeke kuphi? Iphuma inamba.
You. Chief, we must write a movie lento story sakho.
Mawubhekile into yanini inamba nami iphume, but then ama dates tholakala ukuthi awa correspond.
Yeah.
Yabona?
Yeah.
Ambuzo ukuthi uhlekaphi and all that man. Story sakho it's interesting, yazi information yakho iyalinka.
Yeah, somewhere.
Inomuntu onjalo in the family and all that. Ngingathanda ukuthi ngixoxisane nawe. And that's how they got together. And then indaba iyahlangana. Makasazomtshela ukuthi no, mina ubhuti wami ubuye endaweni so. That's when it made sense. And then At the age of 13, I remember very well, Scheme.
Hmm.
That's when I met my so-called father.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when I went there, I met the man. He was in a coffin.
Chief, yo. I no. History sakho enganekwane, Chief.
I'm being serious. I met the. I don't know Tamalam,
Heavy.
and I honestly speaking, I know it will sound rude. I once told someone who would say, "Look, I just hope he's in hell, flipping Benny."
Mfana. Yes. Yo. Ngiphelelo ngathi abantu bangazibuzela imibuzo manje.
So yeah, my father died from cancer, and all I know is, I mean, after all those years, Tamala Mbeli he had businesses and all that. And I know there's this culture in the African culture, when a person dies, there's inherit. And I wanted nothing, and I still want nothing.
Eish.
And Tamalam was married to another woman. He's got 5 kids with this woman. Well, abanye abantwana lo mama uze nabo and all that. Look, I've got nothing against them, but I want all my life I wanted nothing in connecta nabo. I don't speak to my father's family. I don't be on social media. I don't even. I don't speak, Chief.
Yeah.
I've got an auntie who's doing very well and all that. She tried. Look, she did her best fighting this matter, but then watholakala ukuthi imatter iyamthetlela because of. Now remember, abantu they go around shatter in these things about community of property and all that. Now my auntie who's a sister to my father, had nothing much to say because of Lomfazi holds all the rights. And now the biggest mistake my family did was to allow me to go to the funeral scheme. And then after that, ukuthi ngesintu kunalento kuthiwa ukugezwa
Eish. Yeah.
None of that happened. I'm 37 vandag. Keep in mind, Chief. None of that happened till to this day. Now, Sabantu scheme, things happen in the life. And you grow, you see, you learn, you hear people talking, and you're like, eh? You know, we see these things. Akusana next efihlekayo these nowadays. Technology it's way too advanced.
like
Kunabo YouTube, kunabo TikTok, you hear all these things, Chad. Sabantu abamnyama. Nini nokuthi uzambele estradeni nje uyazambela uhlangane nomuntu nje akuthatha kubeka emoyeni. Emfethu wena phela uneflop so kwenzakalani?
You. Hey. Yes.
Yeah, straight. Improfit style. Akusukeli umuntu adama mfethu ngibona inkinga kanje na kanje ngawe boy. Boy ugrandi, into zakho zime grand no party flop naye. Khona lethini la livala indlela.
You.
Mina I grew up being a kid scheme othandwa abantu. Ngithola ngikhule ngilentwana ethandwa abantu and ngikhuliswa umamkhulu.
Yeah.
You eventually passed on. And you know, mawukhulisa abomagogo, umamkhulu, abomamncane, abo-auntie and all that. Kwenzeka ke mina ngibe nenhlanhla ngakhuliswa yilo mamkhulu lo ohamba isonto. And yajika yonke lento whereby you get told ukuthi hayi anybody ongayi esontweni la, I'm locking my house, uzohlala ngaphandle until ngize ngibuye. And you will not eat until ngize ngibuye. It's aru esontweni, ma esontweni hayi.
Big up. I like that.
Yonke into izoba grand.
Yeah.
So I grew up in a Catholic background.
Yeah.
You know, and eventually I became an altar boy and the Catholic background. And it happened with the scheme, the parish priest there.
Yeah.
He loved me so much. That man.
Nice one.
You know, it was like God, it's using that man scheme.
Eish.
Yeah, it's like he's using that man's scheme to be a father figure.
Yes. Oh man.
And that priest unfortunately, I lost that priest 2021 during the times of COVID. You know, that man became my father, Joe. He became my father. He was a white priest,
Ah,
and that man took me in.
hey, vet.
I went to a better school because of that man. I've got a best matric vandaag because of that man. I'm holding a diploma vandaag because of that man. I'm the young man I am because of that man.
Mm.
You know, and so umamkhulu uthi makapasa on. Now I had nowhere to go, scheme, because khuliswa mamkhulu with my siblings. I had nowhere to go. Everyone was like, who's gonna take him in? And everyone was like, family members, scheme. Everyone was like, no, Tina, we've got our own problems. No, Abanye, they're like, no, we can't take him. We're staying with some of his siblings. And, you know, Mamkul, it's no longer there. And being a smart boy that I am, I eventually went to the parish priest and told him my situation. The parish priest observed the situation, and eventually he made an announcement in the church with, guys, listen, I've got one of my altar boys and this is his situation, but then I'm not going to publicly announce it, but I've got a boy who needs help. So if you feel good you can help this boy, please come and see me in my office and let's talk. And 2 ladies came up. One lady was a teacher. Oh, Mrs. Makua, and thanks to her. Mrs. Oma Makua, thanks to her. That lady, she groomed me and she fought to make me a better child. You know, as a child, when you grow up, you will be rebellious sometimes. But that lady always had to make sure that she connects the dot to you know, less than that, I don't think I would have made it, scheme. And then there was another lady called Mrs. Mawoba. And Naye,
Shout out.
she tried doing her best, but things didn't work out very well with her. So labo mama laba, what happens is when they took me in, they had an agreement with, you know, intwana sizoswapha ngayo.
Oh, yeah.
So intwana ikela masivula ngoba wena uyimizana and intwana iyakeleza. Intwana mayihlale kuwe. So that uzokwazi ukuyi-assessa in terms of into zescale.
Yeah.
So ama-holiday mawafika, hayi intwana izozwakala ngayiphi. But then it happened ukuthi ngama-holiday ngada angihlalisekanga grand. Yabo. There was just nje a lot. Truth lela olady bengithi, instead of a place becoming home, it was like a horror actually. Whereby lela olady, I remember one day bokudlala indaba, and I'm like, let me go watch the news, yabo. And I sat on the couch. She was like, listen, I don't watch TV with kids. Hey, young scheme, you don't watch TV with kids, but we're watching news. Yabo. Sige mangiplo mina intwana encane no chief de lapha ngwa. So I grew up being that child osivalele kamereni. You know, back in those days, there's these things, this is called a stereo. I'm a CD player, but back then, this is a stereo. I used to have that. And I would listen to that. That's all. So until one day, there was an accusation from this lady. Truty, she didn't know how to get rid of me. There was an accusation where she accused me of stealing a rosary. And she went to the priest and like, he got in my room and he stole. And I was like, why would I steal that when I've got plenty of these things? What was so special about your rosary? Because I've got plenty. I've got even rosary pouches. You know? And the priest saw would die. Because the priest was also a psychologist. He saw would die. I was like, no, it's fine. Not a problem. I'll find other ways. The priest tried to find other ways. We had white parishioners also. And he tried connecting me with these white parishioners. These white parishioners were like, no, unfortunately, we won't be able to take this guy in, but we can support him in every way. in terms of into the scale, groceries and all that, And he said, I've got no choice, but I have to take him in myself. And he took me in. I stayed in the parish house. But now remember and know scheme with staying in the parish house, guna bantu bagithi, our African people. Don't want to say abantu abamnyama, I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I'm an African. So our fellow African parishioners, umona uyavuka scheme where they say umona usuke esweni.
Eish mfethu. Uthathwa belungu man.
Yeah, wayahlala nomfundisi womlungu. Le ntwana le ikhendlele lo mlungu. Le ntwana le yisiwe igela ngeimali zethu. Things that are not there. But the parish priest would always stand up for me and be like, guys, you cannot tell me how to run my parish as long as the order of the priesthood that I'm in knows with this boy it's here.
Yeah.
I don't have to answer to you. I have to answer to my superiors. I have to answer to the bishop. The bishop knows with this boy it's here. So if the bishop knows, it's not a problem. Understand? And this boy, akayisiwa imali zenu eskela. Do you understand? There's people who look after this boy. And I was accused of a lot of things, scheme. I remember I was accused of things like lentana le inyuke church, lentana le inyuke church, things like that. And the priest was like, but how come? What signs would you say are there? Because he doesn't even dress up fancy, he doesn't have a car, he doesn't. If he had a fancy life, I would understand. I stay with this boy 24 hours. I remember one day he told them, it's so sad how you guys despise this boy. But when I get sick in the middle of the night, it's the very same boy who drives me to the doctor. Anikho nina nisemakhaya wenu. One thing I loved about that priest, he was a just priest. That priest, even when I did something wrong, he would tell me that, listen, young man, I love you, I care about you. But jabona le, ahayile angizoyipromota chali. Angizoyipromota. And this man was there for me. I remember before he passed on, he said to me, I want to die knowing that I'm leaving you in safe hands.
Hey, that's big.
And scheme, uNkulunkulu ublind scheme.
Uyazihlela into zakhe.
uNkulunkulu blind. As sometimes singazitshela ukuthi we are in charge and we're in control. We are all actors in this world and God above is the director. We are just in this world to play our characters. Yeah, but so I remember when he was about to pass on, angazi what this man did scheme. But he was supposed to be admitted as bedlam. And somebody had to confirm his details ukuthi bakwazi ukum-admit.
Yeah.
And guess what? Only to find out ukuthi I was put in his information as the second key holder. Bayibiza ukuthi it's the second key holder. Shuthi, for instance, you would say, man ngatholi mina e-ofisini.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Uhamoni.
Next of kin. Yeah.
And if Uhamoni doesn't approve, khohlwa. Scheme ngeke uzumthola.
Yeah.
He's not available.
Yeah.
So it was something like that. And remember in the house, we stayed with people abane jealous and all that also, including the cleaner. She was wicked, lawyer sister. And they tried confirming the details. And now the insurance asked medical aid. Ukuthi, okay, you're confirming the details when a Uber. And they're like, no, we cannot confirm these details. We're looking for this guy.
You?
He has to have his ID, and then we want his name. And remember, they've got all this information in the system. I was called all the way from Pretoria. I had to drive from Pretoria. Alexandra confirmed the details. And I remember, lapana, I could feel the betrayal. Scheme, it got to a point whereby this priest called me to his bedroom. That's when this priest was a giant. In fact, he was a man's man. But that day, angalibona time with the time I shrink, and I was like, nanoma sekuthiwani la itime alibuyi. And I still remember this loud and clear with a clear vision. The time when he left, another priest to come and pick him up. And then I'm drop especially because he couldn't drive himself.
Yeah.
I remember he tapped me. He used to have this thing. It was like a secret key. Magaringanam. And he would tap me on my cheek like this. And that day he did that. He said to me, "We'll see you when we come back, young man." And I said, "Do you really promise me that you'll come back?" He says, "No, we'll see you when we come back." And the look scheme,
My son. Different.
it was a different look.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew that it's
Something's
my
not
last
right.
day in this house.
Eish.
Because remember, with Catholic priests,
Yeah.
they don't get married,
Yeah.
they don't have children. So whatever Ella, you don't own it, scheme. So if they take you right now and move you, let's say to Ekatlehong, but you're gonna start a new mission Ekatlehong. The next priest who comes in takes
Takes
over.
over.
You own nothing. That man owned nothing. Kwasamoto yaishia. You own nothing. They live the vow of poverty, those guys. They live the vow of poverty and humility. They don't own nothing. You don't think good when you die, when your family will be given. There's no such. Walelo shirt ol own gets taken, given to the poor. You own nothing. So you can imagine. Fine, the parish priest dies and all that, and that's when I shattered scheme. Now you sit and ask yourself, okay, Nyaruzo, you're saying zonke lezi zinto lezi, ifamily yakho ikuphi makanje? Amagrotmani. Where are your siblings? Where are your aunties? Because ukhulume ngabo auntie and all that scheme. Scheme, it's true when they say your own family can also turn their back on you. I loved my family very much. But then ichelasi ivugada. I've got nothing against my family. I love my siblings. I love my family wherever they are.
Yeah.
But then it's okay to love them from an arm's length.
Son.
Understand? Because that's when I knew, from the first day, when I got adopted as Sontweni, that's when I knew my family doesn't care. And that's how I grew up to be Ntwana Ikula Iwa. My family, instead, they knew me, well, let me say my siblings, they knew me. Most of they knew me into Zaboma's bed. And they knew with us and Ntwana, and they would call me. I remember when I graduated scheme, nobody came to my graduations. None of my siblings, none of my family members. I made it all alone. And I'm not saying this out of pride or ego, but I made it all alone. I know, no man, it's an island. I'm not better than anyone. No man, it's an island. I need people in life in Yami. And that's how you see me scheme. I don't know, unkulunkulu kunalento ayiplante kimi or I'm creating ayo ukuthi, like, I connect with people from outside. I mean, you can sit and ask me ukuthi kahle for you to know me ntwana kuze kanjani. Yeah. And that's a grace of
Thanks to
God.
Abobra Soli.
Yeah.
I'm sure bayabona abantu have been quiet for the past 20 minutes. Good motivational speaker la in the house. DJ Sibuya ngaxabana nami sengazange ngambusha the only drink le khuleka yenze praise and worship mawuthi uyayivula ethi thi.
Yakhulekela. Yibiza uNkulunkulu ithi
Hey makuwe noSibu. Yeah.
So scheme
sesiya ngakhona siyoyivala. Ngifuna ukubona asingene with the teachings. The lessons learned
yes.
from the experience. Before ngokubuza ukuthi in the now senza yini. I know ukuthi abantu will say second episode. And singapush until. But asingene kuma lessons learned.
The lessons I've learned, scheme, is that in this life, be humble at all times. And in this life, you need to understand ukuthi nanoma kuthiwa ubani, you need what we call destiny helpers.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I'm humble,
Powerful.
because in my life, I rely on destiny helpers. Scheme. another lesson I've learned is that life, you need to understand life, it's a stage. When you get created or born in this life, you are put in a stage. And in this stage, you need to dance very well in a way that people will enjoy your entertainment, because you need to be careful, Scheme. Kunabantu abadala la ngaphandle, they were given the platform of the stage.
Yeah.
They danced on the stage, but they didn't treat people very well. And now they had to get off the stage. Whereby by my old age home and all that, uzumntwana athi ungangitsheli ngogogo, angifuni ukumbona ugogo la ahambe khona. Now ask yourself why.
Akadansanga kahle.
You didn't dance well. You didn't treat people well. Yikho abantu bangafuni ukukubona. So in my life, I always fight ukuthi I live my life to the best way that I can, and as if today it's my last day.
Power right there. Hey, Khulumile motivational speaker. Jam, I want the connection with the journey, Name of Fire. I know that you are very big on sales and marketing. So when you met Usbu, because those are, some of the people that plays a very huge and a big role in our lives. And I can tell you this much. People, they know the journey of Scheme, motivator nani. I owe it to myself to really show some gratitude. I did a video yesterday, Yakijma Akul on TikTok, Kuluma gratitude, when you need to say thank you. Mangiti gratitude never grows old. DJ Sbu, the first appearance, we prison. The first school I went to, Leondale High, being Tonso Sbu. November, and that's the journey namhlanje ngicwele zonke legele nani. What gave birth to that journey was the DJ Sbu. So many of hundreds of thousands of learners kahle kahle mele bathi thank you to lo Sbu ukuthi namhlanje se experience lengwenya le. So thanja yami ka Mofire when the connection ninento ke kanjani abo Brasoli abo Brasbu, and then ultimately nale phupho le Mofire, because you've been pushing why and mele siplakane kwangempela. Omunye David wa push DJ Sbu, ngipush DJ Sbu vele empela ambe noyithenga futhi nale Mofire.
What happened is, Scheme, it happened because I lost my job back then. Being in Donna Islam, I like using my initiative. So it's Spanish, Sapela. And Usbu, when he started this thing, we all know he started it in the street. And I used to see his videos on social media. And I was like, here's an idea. So when you being savvy, I'm like, I'm gonna buy this thing and I'm gonna sell it. But now the difference with me is that I knew deep in me, what's this thing? I can do it 10 times worse than the way he does it.
Yeah.
And I used to watch this man and I'm like, I 10 times study. And it happened with vele. I started this thing. I push on Amachita. And one day when I'm selling Mofire in the street, I don't see him bavange kara bayitring ngaphakathi. And at that time Instagram, that's when ngiqala ukuduma.
Yeah.
And he was too much on Instagram. Kanti le ntwana lenye emuva is taking a video of me. I'm not aware, man. And ethetic as I am and all that, le ntwana ishaye video and all that, itheka uSbu. Makamtheka ayisbu abone le video le. Alande le ntwana, ngifuna le ntwana le.
Uyibone phi ya?
Uyibone le ntwana isho Alexandra so. And at that time Sbu was busy with Massive Metro. Asavange pass le Mofire.
Yeah.
He sent his team there. And that's how I got to meet Sbu. And I met him at Massive Metro and he's like, no, you know what, let's do this thing. Let's make it work. And that's how it went on and on and on. And then eventually I got hired at Mofire, being pusher, and motivational talk. So that is where you see everywhere I go, Mofire, it's there. Everywhere I go, I talk about Mofire and all that. Because, Scheme, for people to know me, Mofire gave me a name.
Yeah.
Yes, there's hiccups. Yes, there's ups and downs. Yes, there's challenges.
Business, yeah. I get
business in Jalo. Like any other family. Izinto zayenzeka.
Yeah.
But we don't have to focus on that. We need to give credit where it's due. Sbu has been a Grootman to me. He's been good to me. And that's how it all started. And eventually we have adventured to Ama Wholesaler. And we met Abu Brasoli. That's how I met Brasoli. And shout out to him. He's played a very huge role, Mr. Soli Mancha, in my life. He's groomed me, that man. He's made me, the humble young man that I am today.
Nice.
DJ Sbu has played a huge role.
Yeah.
And hey, Scheme, credit should be given where it's due. And thank you to you, Mr. Lukele, for the platform. Thank you. I mean, you've played a huge role in Piluniam. You've supported me, even financially, so where you could. We need to say that. And thank you very much. So that's where I am at the moment.
That's how we wrap it up, man. Ingwenya ngifuna ukuyishiya lena but save the best for last for the future. Future return. Iyabuya le Ngwenya. So where you see us, you will see him. Because mina ngahlangana naye Ngwenya i-motivatela sisethema ubralunga asibizile laphana. And I'm saying to him, who is this young man? Immediately ukhuluma ngami ngithi le Ngwenya yakhuluma ngami ngathi ibhale obituary maye. Le Ngwenya engazelaphi le. Hey, ikhulumile ngami ngithi hey man, le Ngwenya lena. Hey, ya change topic ngoba ngimthola se stage yathi uSkim ngadala Ngwenya lekhohlo anginadabuka iyangazi yanginika ikani lemofana ngadane energy ever since we connected until this day. So Tina, we build relationship, we don't create enemies. uNkulunkulu anenze kahle, keep on stay blessed until the next episode. Salute.